GoldenMatch versus the Dedupe library. Both are Python tools for entity resolution, but they take very different approaches. Let's compare them head-to-head on setup, accuracy, speed, and features. Setup is the biggest difference. With the Dedupe library, you write Python code. Import Dedupe, define your field types, create a linker or deduper object, prepare training data, then run active learning in a terminal where you label pairs one at a time. 20 to 50 labels minimum. Then you train the model, cluster, and write results. That's about 50 to 80 lines of code plus the interactive labeling session. With GoldenMatch, it's one command. GoldenMatch dedupe data.csv. Done. 0 config. 0 code. 0 labeling. It auto-detects columns and picks scores. You can add a YAML config later if you want control, but you don't need one to start. Accuracy comparison on the DBLPACM benchmark. The Dedupe library typically scores around 93% F1 after manual labeling and training. GoldenMatch hits 97.2% F1 with 0 configuration. Add a YAML config and it pushes to 98%. Add LLM scoring on borderline pairs and it approaches 99. The key difference: Dedupe relies on you to label training data correctly. GoldenMatch uses ensemble scoring and adaptive blocking that work out of the box. Speed is another major gap. Dedupe uses pandas and scikit-learn under the hood. On 10,000 records, expect 30 to 60 seconds for blocking and scoring. GoldenMatch uses polars, a Rust-backed data frame library, and rapid fuzz for string matching. The same 10,000 records process in 2 to 4 seconds. At 100,000 records, Dedupe can take 10 to 20 minutes. GoldenMatch handles it in under a minute with DuckDB out-of-core processing. At 1,000,000 records, GoldenMatch uses persistent ANN indexing and incremental matching to stay fast. Dedupe starts hitting memory limits. Feature comparison. Dedupe has deduplication, record linkage, active learning, and a Postgres extension. GoldenMatch has all of those plus an interactive TUI with live threshold tuning, golden record creation with 5 merge strategies, LLM scoring for borderline pairs, privacy-preserving matching with Bloom filters, a REST API, and MCP server for Claude Desktop, 7 pre-built domain packs for products, healthcare, finance, database sync with incremental matching and CDC, anomaly detection, data profiling, and an evaluation command that benchmarks against ground truth. Let's compare the code side by side. Dedupe. Import Dedupe, define fields, create a deduper, prepare training, run console label, train, cluster, write output. That's a minimum of 50 lines of Python. GoldenMatch. 1 line in your terminal. GoldenMatch dedupe data.csv. Or if you want a config, 2 files, a YAML config and 1 command. No Python code required unless you want to use it as a library. When should you still use Dedupe? If you need deep integration into an existing Python pipeline and want a library you call from code, Dedupe fits that model. If you're doing research on active learning for entity resolution, Dedupe's training loop is well documented. And if you're already using it in production and it's working, don't fix what isn't broken. But for new projects, GoldenMatch gives you better accuracy, faster speed, and far more features with less effort. GoldenMatch. Higher accuracy, faster speed, 0 config required. Pip install GoldenMatch. Link in the description.